And we are live, guys. Now, in this video or live stream, I'm just going to really hang out, do some quests in New World, try and level up, and just have a good time. So, feel free to obviously sit back, relax, get yourself a beer or something if you want to. And if you have any questions, then let me know in the comments below, and I'll do my best to keep up with chat. I am just going to quickly tweak a few things behind the scenes, and then we are going to jump kind of straight into the question. Okay? So tweaked that. I think I'm almost there. The last thing I need to do is load up on my phone so I can see the chat, and I'm good to go. And I'm also going to put just a post in my Discord as well, okay? There we are. I can see the chat now on my phone, so I think we're pretty much there. The last thing, as I said, I need to just put a quick post in Discord. And then I think I'm pretty much there. There you go. Sorry about that. So, just for people curious, I always get asked a lot, you know, what perks are you using on the musket, on the spear? Just for context, this is what I have stat-wise. All points into dexterity, literally. Got some constitution for my armor. And weapon mastery-wise, level 17.5 on the musket. These are the perks. This is mainly for PvP setup, but I am going to tweak it based on just some testing I've done recently. So I'm going to change a few of these skills, probably in about 20 minutes or so. Hey, you're right, Sprout. And then this is the spear, just for those people curious as well, what I'm using on the spear. I'm using this Coupe de Grace, I think it's pronounced. Coupe de Gras, or so, however it is. I can't speak French, so apologies. But it's a really good skill. It does have a big animation, but what's really nice is you can get a weapon that actually gives you, it's like a trait, so it says bleed and sweep, that gives you a bleed when you do the special effect on Coupe de Gras, I think it is. So that's a really nice bleed. So that's the main reason I'm actually using that perk down here. Without it I wouldn't have it, but that's what we're using skill wise, and as I said, skill wise over here. Gear wise, it's diamond on the main piece, enchanted was phenomenal, and just typical gear over here. And I'm using iron bullets still because I'm still somewhat, you know, I've got 17k, but that doesn't go far in New World, honestly. So yeah. Sparrow asks how I'm doing. So yeah, I'm doing okay. Still got a bit of a cough because of, you know, the thing we can't name, but it is how it is. I'm also doing the main story as well, so I'm going to kind of distract myself with that in a bit of New World. But yeah, he's probably laughing about how I pronounce that French word. Coupe de Gras? Or something like that. I'm honestly, it's... Right, I need to go over here. Okay, so there's a dude over here. Oh, he's laying down. He's having a, you know, he's having a whale of a time. Warden Scout Titus. Keep your voice down. Thorpe has eyes and ears all over the restless shores. On the last Warden Scout left, the others let their guard down. Thorpe found them. If people are curious, Thorpe's kind of the antagonist of the story. I'm not going to go through and kind of spoil it, but he's kind of like the main villain that I know of so far. I've only got to this point in the story, so it might change, but he's kind of the bad guy. We've got 8,000 XP. That's mad, that is.
You're here. Jonas says you're the best among us. Makes me feel like I at least have a fighting chance if the corrupted close in. Dead or worse. Thorpe's corrupted took them. They were torturing them. The screaming only stopped this morning. The plan now is to retreat. What? You're going in there? No army? No... nothing? This is madness. But I can see you're not changing your mind. Jonas said you were stubborn. Suit yourself then. Go. I guess I'll stay and cover your escape.
Yeah, that's 12,000 XP. That's madness, that is. So we need to go do something around here. Let's view on the map. So we've got to go into the depths and do something over here. Enter the depths expedition and confront Commander Thorpe. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be high enough level for this. So let's just see how bad this actually is. There's a portal there. So yeah, this could go south really fast. I have a few friends online that I could, you know, ask if they want to jump into a group. So like, Higher, he's quite high. Turnip. The chat thing is a bit funky. So that's my help. But yeah, let's see about this. WWW asks, what do I think about the PvE? The PvE, from my experience, it's your typical MMO that basically you have 2 or 3 quests that kind of are go here, kill that, come back, or go here, get that item, come back, or go here, do something there, like get this resource, come back. It's that type of quest system. Every MMO has this. Elder Scrolls Online, for example, it's go here, you know, bandits are attacking the camp, attacking the town, kill them. So it's very kind of, it's very simple. What I would say is the crafting system is very good, and so from a PvE standpoint, because the crafting actually is more detailed than Elder Scrolls Online, for example, it does feel more satisfying because yes, you're killing stuff, yes, you're, you know, it's a bit repetitive. You actually get materials on the way. You actually making stuff. You're leveling up more. So that feels quite nice. But I think at the end game, you run into that kind of, if you've done it all, you've done it all. It's where's the replayability, and you have it with expeditions, but they're really hard to craft. This one we need to be 3 people, level 45. You get loads of cool purple. All that. Look at that. That is on critical gain, fortified, 22 dexterity. We have 19, so it's 159 thrust versus 108. So that's actually not as good. So yeah, we can't do this yet. Is the answer to this? This is level 45. I will get killed quickly. I will either need to be carried through this myself, or I need to actually level up. So yeah, PvP is definitely where it's at. Like the PvP in this game is probably some of the best PvP that I've played in an MMO. I've played, just for context, World of Warcraft. I did a bit of that. You know, I did it when they let you trial it, the like 100 level character people, and that wasn't for me. It was quite kind of stunted. You had to kind of rotate rotations and stuff. Then tried ESO, which I really like that combat. Yeah, we need to get down here, we do, without dying. But yeah, I think the combat in this it has something. Like it's hard to put your finger on, but it has something to it. It sounds daft, but like with ESO, I play ESO mainly. You can animation cancel, which is great, but it also makes it really hard to balance. And on this, because you can animation cancel to somewhat, like the roll dodge swap weapon, you don't get the speed penalty like that. That's a speed penalty. But if you roll dodge and swap weapon, you don't get it. So you can do it somewhat with some things, but you can't do it with the skills. And so you kind of are really committed to what you do. And I think that's really nice. That in PvP, like, because you have to commit to your action, you can then be punished really hard if you make a mistake. Whereas in things like ESO, because you can cancel it on the fly with a roll dodge, with a block, if you play Nightblade just with cloak and that counters everything, this was much more skillful. And I think Sleazy kind of says the same thing basically. There's a big skill gap in this game. Like you have the ones that can and the ones that can't, and it is quite noticeable to be sure. Let me also, if it's a little bit quieter today, just shout and I can bump the volumes up my end, okay? A useful thing as well, when you're doing like just exploring, always go to like the town, always ping that. I learned the hard way, where basically I was exploring here and I died, and you can't actually respawn at the shrines. You can only respawn at the like towns or the camps. So I had a long walk. It's a really, really long walk. I love the musket though, like how it feels. I missed that shot there though. But it has such good damage. The issue is it's like, if you miss, it's really bad. Let's see what things we got there. Territory standing, restless shores. I always find getting gathering to about 20-30% is quite useful. Yeah, the musket really is. You can get some good perks though. So as I'm holding my gun's gonna go blue, and I get like bonus damage on the shot. But like you can switch to your weapons quite quick. So that's the spear combo that I do with this. Really good. We'll just nab this guy's camp. You're gonna laugh at this. If any of you play New World, yeah, when you get to a beach like this, pick up all the flint. Like, it sounds so stupid, I know, but actually, people pay really good money for this stuff. So, like, if you want to just make money easily, people pay like 1 to 3 gold pieces per like flint. So it's like just really easy money. The only downside is you get no XP when you pick it up. Yeah, flint's basically currency in this game. It really is. Like, you go, like, how much gold have you got? And like, people I know that I trade in flint. You know, I only accept flint for this item. It is like, it is such a useful resource. Oh, look at that giant crocodile. Level 42. Okay, bang. Put my power shot in. 2k damage. 1600. That roll dodge. I think he's dead. Yeah. What do we get from him? We've got a powerful mana potion, and we're going to skin him. Use conversion on the other material to make it if needed. I haven't actually tried that with sand flux, so I probably should give it a go. I'm also going to, whilst I actually am here, so I'm thinking of changing my skills. A stop and power, I'm not using it in PvP, like ever, because power to burn is so good, and this hits like a truck. So like, I either need to go with a power shot or stop and power, and I can't decide which one. But this is really nice burst, so I think I'm gonna keep this, and we're gonna respec our skills quick. Now I know a few people use this traps. I just don't like it. I know it sounds really bad. We want that one, 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 that one. So I'm going to try shoot a stance for this one, okay? And also that one there. Yeah, well, the issue with sticky bomb though is it's got a 3-second delay. Like, you throw it, you have to wait 3 seconds. I think it's these ones I want. Bonus damage. I'll need this one down here. Increased stamina. That's armor pen. We don't need that one. Something like that, maybe. So I've got the range thing. I've got the extra damage, extra damage, extra damage. Yeah, I'm going to try this. Oh yeah, power to burn is hands down my favourite skill. That should be on, I think that's on F, that's what I have it on normally. That means that needs to go there. Yeah, what I found is with the musket, like you have no DPS. This sounds really bad, but like you have no DPS. It's kind of big hits, and so when people come near you melee, you can't just DPS them quickly. So what I'm hoping is that there may be the I can use this to do that, because you can reload quite quickly, which, you know, that's quite nice to do that. Let's go to settlement. We'll go back in there in a moment. And the little zoom is really nice. That zoom is really, really useful. So as I'm charging up, my gun's gonna go blue. Oh, that almost took all his block, that did. Oh, they're retreating because of proximity. Yeah, a life staff is busted as hell. It is such a good weapon. Oh, you can zoom in on that. That's some bad shooting by me there. It feels weird because I'm used to holding the mouse and then zooming in and shooting manually. Oh, stupid thing. But no, yeah, the life staff and hatchet is a really good combo because you get great healing from the life staff, and the hatchet has the berserk, which again. Alright, that's dead. We need to keep going. That we're going to drown if we go that way, aren't we? That dude's dead. So yeah, I love the damage the musket has, like in PvE for that, like overland stuff. It's really good. I didn't realise how busted life stuff is. Yeah. If anybody's curious about when people say how busted the life staff is, I was fighting someone who's using a life staff and a great axe yesterday. He was level 38 and I was level 39 at the point. And literally he put out his heels on the floor, and with a musket and spear's like one of the best single target weapons in the game. I couldn't out DPS his heels. Like, he could literally just sit in there and I couldn't out DPS him. Meanwhile, whilst I'm actually damaging him, he's hitting me for a couple hundred a shot, like 300 to 400 a shot. So yeah, it's a very, very powerful weapon, to say the least. We need to go this way and then go across that way, I think. Oh no, we could probably just go straight forward. So you always want to have the powder shot loaded. Really, really good. So yeah, my plan is to get to that thing, mark it off, and then I can teleport to an area and actually do quests to get XP. But I'm kind of like stuck on the main quest until I kind of level to 45. So that's the plan for tonight, I guess. We just gotta go straight through the middle. Yeah, I think so. What Matt Gee is saying is that with the amber gems, you can convert basically a percentage of the weapon's damage to scale with focus. So although you typically struggle with getting damage on a focus build, so a life staff build, because you can actually use that gem to help kind of bypass it somewhat, you can actually fix it. Sprout's asking, this might be a stupid question, but can you increase your movement speed? The answer is no. It's kind of no with a caveat. So if you roll dodge animation cancel like this, yes you can. And then if you use a weapon that has basically has kind of like a gap close, so like the rapier has the tornado, the great axe has this skill where you drag it across the floor, you can use that as well to kind of get a bit more speed. What time is it there? So where I am, it is currently 9:22 in the evening. So time zones and all are crazy. We've tagged to this, but we're not actually going to do quests here because Yes, I can kill the enemies, but it takes so long to kill them that it's just not worth the XP. 41, whereas this is, I'm a bit higher, so I can just do these quests quickly and power through these. So I'm quickly going to return to Everfall. Do I need to? No, I should be alright actually. I'm going to go to here. Berserk has 20% hate. Yeah, the Berserk has the haste. The bow has it too. If you roll dodge with a bow, it has that haste as well. So that's quite a good way to get around. So I've seen a few people recommend like bow, for example, and hatchet. Because the bow has it's one of the passives. Dodge and evade. After you dodge, gain 10% haste for 2 seconds. So you can get that. So that's quite nice. I don't know what the cooldown is on that. So, but there's a few movement buffs that you can get in here. Gain 10% haste for 5 seconds when you swap to your bow. So what you can do is like use this. When this goes off, then you use your roll dodges, and usually you just switch. So you can get good speed with the bow. The great axe has, I think it's this one, charge. So that's the speed one there. Rapier has tornado, I think it is, or fléché. I think those are the main ones, in all honesty. And hatchet's obviously got the berserk, which as you go down, you get the movement speed buff. So that's how you can kind of move faster. So yeah. To power level, the best thing to do from what I've been experiencing is grab all of these. Literally grab every yellow quest you can and just do those. And basically make like a quest route. So you kind of go, I'm going to go from here to here to here to here to here. And that way you just, when you come back, you got like loads of XP to turn in. Is it in this building? Just jump over the bar. Ignore me. Alright, we'll speak to this guy. What does he need?
Is the shattered mountain erupting and this strange illness? It's hard to blame people for their behavior. But thievery? Anything that wasn't nailed down. Yes.
Right, 2k
one
XP.
in particular.
Right, grab that one. We then need to grab this one ahead of us. So yeah, you just basically grab as many things as you can. Yeah, literally as Sprat said. That's what Sleazy said.
When I was new here, I heard old stories about an illness. That's the idea.
Okay, XP there. I found the PvP ones. They're good for like faction tokens.
I'm afraid you've picked a terrible time to visit. I don't know. We're trying, but fish is our main staple in the fen.
Alright. And we'll grab all the town board stuff while we're here. There's nothing there. There's like literally nothing there. Okay, we'll grab this one. This one. We'll mark that. So that's 600 XP there, but okay, this town's not doing anything to upgrade, is it? Yeah, there's loads of stuff they can upgrade, but guess not. Okay, so yeah, there's literally like no missions at all here. So if we go out this way, we'll go this way and we'll hook there. So we'll go down there. We'll grab that quest on the way. And this is what you want to do. It's like the leveling isn't the quickest. Like, yes, you can power level it somewhat, and if you really wanted, you could probably push it out in a couple of days. Like if you spent, you know, 3 or 4 hours a day, like really smashing it, you could probably get it there in a week. But it would be really boring and monotonous. Whereas I've done a lot of like crafting, a lot of questing. To Sprat's question about the kind of speed as well and like moving. As you explore, there's actually a lot of materials on the way, so that's a big part of it. That yes, you have to walk a lot, but because there's always something on the way to pick up, to harvest, to do, it's not as painful. But if you're going from A to B without doing all those things in the middle, like portals, getting resources, it is pretty like brutal. No, I was gonna kill some stuff. Okay, XP. Pin that one up there too. Yeah, you might notice my auto run key is next to my Z, which is the jump on the floor. So if I randomly jump on the floor, that's actually what happened. I hit the wrong key. Yeah, I think Sleazy's right. If you don't do the crafting, it is the gathering at least. I think the crafting you can get away with it. Oh wow, look at that! They've changed something. So if you look at my compass, I don't know if you can see it. The rocks are blue. That is no. I've never noticed that. So because I can obviously track star metal, they're blue, whereas it seemed all of last week they were grey. So that actually like go, oh, they're good ones to get. That's a nice little change. Like, it's just a nice quality of life. So like that's what I was saying. Like, I didn't even notice this, and then my HUD was like, oh, there's rocks over there. I should get those. Now I think the gathering, I think getting them to kind of level 50 each one just gives you access to most of the materials that you need in the game. Like, unless you're going for the real high level stuff, you know, you're not going to use that anyway for a long time. I do like the gathering though. It's quite satisfying. Yeah, I think as John said, for the speed, it's bow perk, hatchet, gap closers, dodge roll cancelling. The other option that I find this is the best way is put your auto run on and just look at your phone. That works wonders. Like the amount of times you can just scroll through and look at stuff on Facebook or on the forums or watch a YouTube video just while your character's running from A to B is quite nice, actually. And I know a lot of people going, that shouldn't be the case, but it's quite nice to just have a bit of downtime. Just let him run here quickly while I just quickly glance at my phone. Alright, something about that. And yep. Alright, we'll go kill stuff. And then we grabbed all these quests. I'm going to go here, then here, then here, then do this one. And then port back here, I think. Yeah. So that's my quest route now. So that's kind of what you want to do is kind of... you want to kind of like just get a lot of quests and just do a big loop of stuff for XP. You're at Mark. New World. I've been back at work this week because I'm not sure if you guys saw the post put on YouTube, but about two and a half weeks ago I had COVID, so I was off work for a couple of weeks, which is pretty savage. We have to do something here. Kill the enemies up here. Saltpeter. I've got loads of that stuff. It says there's saltpeter under the bridge. Yeah, there is. There it is. See, this is what you need. You just need somebody watching you play and telling you where stuff is. It solves all the issues of resources. So yeah, cheers for that, John. I would have missed that otherwise, because the saltpeter doesn't get tracked. I think John is right though, that it's, you know, people want to experience a game and the travelling is quite slow. But I feel like it's part. I think like it seems like the game's designed for that. Like design as in that's kind of like a core feature that you are meant to go and kind of experience the gathering, the finding things in between places. My shooter's stance not working, that's annoying. Why did it get onto my shooting stance? There it goes. Yeah. I went for the jab. Oh, I missed that shot. Oh, we've killed 5 already. We'll kill 15 of those things. I think they're grit. I like doing the lunge into the spear kick, that's quite nice. Oh, I might have actual basic food. Okay, I should actually focus on not dying then. Yeah, we'll get some food in a second. Yeah, you always want to have food on you. Go for the jab spam. Dead, that's dead. 3 to go. Oh, I missed that shot there. Oh, that's that quest done. We'll raid this, we'll make a camp and just make some really basic food, just to get our passive health regen going, because that's actually really useful to have. Oh, well, actually, there's nothing else here. I've got to gather stuff, okay. We'll keep an eye out for chests, so if you see any, just shout. I've tried the bow, John. So John's asked, have I considered the bow, because I'm obviously using a musket currently. And my bow, I got pretty high, like I got level 9.5, so like, but I found the bow, it hit like a truck with heavy attacks, like really hard. But the issue was that actually, you never really land them in PvP. Like 9 times out of 10, like nobody's gonna sit still long enough for you to get the heavy attack. So it felt very kind of RNG, if that makes sense. On the stairs I passed, okay. So I wasn't actually looking for chests, that's partly why. Oh damn it, that was a bad shot. There's another one. But I think it's the travel time of the musket. Like it is so nice. Yeah, that guy's shield. Pain in the bloody arse, there's. But yeah, no, I think well, there's an ever so slight travel time on the musket. It is tiny. That was really bad there. So it's very much point and shoot, which is what you'd expect with a gun, obviously. Grab that. I think the spear is really good. But I think it is really, really strong. You said there's a chest over here. Probably down here. I'll star metal down there. Wait. Don't die, don't die. Yeah, great. Sorry, I just saw the star metal. I was like, oh, I nabbed that. Yeah, spear is really good. I like the powder shot on the musket. That is the big selling point for me. Like, it's probably the best dot in the game from what I've seen. It was the full damage scare. Yeah, I did that. I jumped off a bridge like up there, and I was like, and as I jumped off, I was like, oh, like, you know, obviously F, yeah. And then you're like, oh, but I took no damage. We're actually going to kill that and make some food really quick. Oh, there's turkey as well. We'll kill him too. Yeah, if you like the bleed on the spear, the musket is so much stronger, like the burn. Gobble, gobble, gobble. I want to make some really bad food. Light travel ration. Oh, we're making this. It literally is just so I can have some passive health regen. It's not great food, but it's better to have some than none. There you go. So you get a bit of health regen and it lasts 20 minutes, which is actually really helpful. Oh, we actually need to look for chests now, so let me focus on killing these. That's that one dead. And we'll go up to the right, we'll find some chests on the way. There should be a chest over here. Probably there's normally a chest on one of those stairs. That guy missed all these hits, didn't he? I will do one more urn and then we're done this mini quest. Don't think there's an urn down there, is there? Probably not. Goat Gaming asks, can you sprint? No. I would like if they had made it a feature though. That would be quite nice. If you could actually use stamina to sprint. I think there's a chest down here if I recall. Down there? There's so many bridges, they all look the same. No, that was a bad shot. Nab that potion, thank you. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's in the middle. So then when they get up close, it's really hard to land the hits with the musket. You can obviously roll dodge with the stamina. So what a lot of people are doing is roll dodge, swap weapon. You get a little speed boost like this. That's kind of as far as you can go, really. Or you can use a skill that gives you a movement buff. That felt like that should have hit him in that last one. But, he's dead anyway. Yeah, I think the way in which I look at it, and I think when you go down here next, then up. The way I kind of look at it is, comparing it to ESO, I played Elder Scrolls Online when it first launched, and I lasted 3 days with ESO when it first came out. It was monotonous. The progression was awful. The end game was just dreadful. The game had so many bugs at launch. And then they obviously did loads to revamp it, and they pretty much redesigned their game. And now it's not bad, actually. It's, you know, if you took away the performance, it's a good game. If you add in the performance issues, the game's bad. And when I can compare kind of where ESO started and how New World started, I think New World started in a better place. There's issues for sure. Like, I would be lying if I said there isn't. But I think actually there's a lot of depth to the game, and a lot more than I think that's you kind of first realise. Like, I overlooked a lot of the depth. Damn it. There you go. Yeah, I think I've made that comparison to RuneScape. It feels like it feels like RuneScape. Like I said, the craft system is very RuneScape-esque, like the gathering particularly. It feels really like that. So that's nice. And then as for kind of the abilities, the bit in RuneScape 4, I think it is, as you said, that's the one where they added the extra things, extra skills and stuff. And so you kind of have like abilities to use. I've seen some people compare it to Albion Online, which I haven't played Albion, to be honest, I don't know. But from what I've seen, it looks very similar. We watched my sister-in-law's dog, so the dog just came in, so that's kind of like paused the mic. So yeah, no, but yeah, as I was saying, I think I've seen Albion Online, but I've never played it, and it looks very similar to that. You're right, Helder. Helder's just popped up the chat and says hi. So like you see here, it's his little tracking thing. I can obviously like get resources, and that's what you get for having the craft up. So like, yes, you're walking a lot, but you can kill stuff, you can get resources on the way, which actually really helps. These are the most annoying things to fight, especially as a ranged user. So we'll mine these while we're here. So I think that's like a big part of the game, that yes, you are constantly moving from A to B, but if you're gathering the resources on the way, there is a purpose to it. Oh, I've been using the spear for ages now. I'm on level 14. Like, it's higher than the rapier. I think the spear is a better weapon than the rapier for this playstyle. I think the issue that you had with the rapier, in my opinion, is that you have to react to the target. And a lot of times in PvP, you can't do that. That's okay. John says, I wish they had a melee attack at close range for the musket, but attack or even a jab from the bayonet. Yeah. It sounds tough, but even if it's like a bash, you know, like you do in ESO where you hold block and you bash, even had that. Like you just hit them with the base of the gun, like the butt of the gun. The other option is, what I'd like them to do, and would be quite nice, is change stopping power. I don't think this is actually any good for. I don't think this does what it needs to. It's not a good snare, because you can get a perk that adds a better snare and powder burn. And change this to like scatter shot. That's what I'd call it, and have like a shotgun. So when you're within 8 meters range, it does 200% damage. Something like that would be really good for the musket, where you overload it with like pellets, basically. I think that would be a really nice perk, because you could actually use that. Then it like if they come to your face, you can just go and let's just use basically a shotgun, which will make that really potent up front, and it will give you a really good counter to melee. So you can just do a massive chunk of their health, but obviously the balance is that you have to be like in melee range to do that. But that burn, that's what the burn does. How you meant to aim onto that thing when it moves that fast? It's madness. We're almost at the blue bit. What do we need to do here? Probably kill stuff. Search chests. Okay, we're searching chests. But no, yeah, I wish they had a like that as a skill. What do you guys think? Do you think I've tried stopping power, but do you think changing this for like spread shot or something where it is basically a shotgun, like you just overload it with loads of pellets? Do you think that'd be a nice change? That's a really bad shot. Oh, no. Get away. Yeah, those things blow up. They are nasty. They've mentioned they're releasing a few things. So like, I heard they're going to release... They'll mention about them making daggers. And then obviously it hasn't hit live yet, but I think... What I think is really interesting, and let me just go to the side, and I haven't seen anybody do a video on it, and I probably will at some point. But it's actually, the weapons have a lot of similarities. There's a ghost in there. Is this one? No, that one's not safe either. We're just gonna hide here and just, oh damn it. Instead of hiding, I get stupid ghost. Sorry about that, just trying to stay alive. Yeah, so I've got a few minutes. If you look at the musket, for example, and look at every weapon, it's got a very template in how it's been designed. So for example, you've got your burst skill, you've got a dot, you've got a kind of it's not a spammer, but it's like a quick lots of hits. You go, well, that's kind of what the gun does. Let's look at the bow. You've then got lots of hits. You've got your dot. You've got your burst skill. You go, okay, well, that's the bow. The bow's the same. You go to the fire staff. You go, I think this is your dot. That's your burst skill, if I remember correctly. And then I think that one's lots of hits. So, like, every weapon... I think every weapon actually has a very... It's got a very generic kind of set of skills, and they all function in a very similar way. So, like... If you use the rapier, you've got obviously your dot. Your dot's over here, sorry, I think it is tornado. Then you've got your lots of hits at once. And then there is a burst skill, which is this one here. So like every weapon has a very similar set of skills, which I think is actually really nice. So it gives you that kind of familiarity between them. You change from a musket to a spear, and you go, oh, I can use this for my burst skill still. Now we're looking for chests while we're here. Helder also says he feels like making a shotgun skill would take a niche part of the musket away from being the super high range damage. Yeah, I think the musket is good for the range. I think the like the accuracy you need is really hard. So, yeah, I think that's a big part of it. There's a chest down here? No, it must be upstairs. The Pirates build is pretty enjoyable. Hatchet and musket. I think the hatchet is used on a lot of builds because it's got that healing. Like, it's got self-healing built in. That's Zoltan, by the way, saying about the hatchet. Oh, 3 in void metal. That, you don't get that often, do you? You never get that. We're looking for some... We've got 4 more chests. Let's try this building. I might change R, by the way, again. I'm not using it still. I think I used the rapier, Zoltan, if that helps. And what I found was the rapier, it's like a defensive spear. That's how it felt. Like with the spear, I could go very offensive because I can control the stuns. But with the rapier, I'm really reliant on reacting to the target and then kind of moving around them or countering them. And it's nice that with the spear, I can just go out and just attack straight away without any kind of, you know, I control the fight and dictate it. How do you play a strength-based weapon with Dex 1? Oh, at the moment, I actually have pretty good, like, on PvP, and I don't die often. I'm in light armor as well. The thing is, with the musket, like, you have to play at the range. As soon as somebody gets you into melee range, it is really hard. Like, really hard to stay alive. And so, you kind of, you either reside to the fact that you're going to die in melee, or you go with the spear and you try and burst them, and that's what I do. So I try and get the fire dot on them, which works really well. Where are all the little chests? I think they'll be everywhere. Do you think there's a good chance I've gone in the same house again and again? There's so many. We'll wait for them to light up. You're gonna go bang. There we go. So yeah, I found with the musket, you really need to get that powder shot. The spear is a lot better. I used the rapier, and I could kill people in PvP, but I had to. With the rapier, you have to build around riposte in PvP. Anybody in melee, this is phenomenal against melee players if you use it right. And then so I used to go riposte into the flurry, into the fleche. And that used to work really well. That would almost like one-shot people in melee. But I had to react to them. Whereas with the spear, what I often do when they come to me is I light attack into Volt Kick, which then stuns them. And then I do the sweep, which also stuns them again. And then I go to Perforate, which you get this passive down here called Impactful Strikes. Target is staggered if you successfully land all 3 hits. So then if you get that on them again, you get basically 3 stuns in a row with loads of high damage. And that really made it much more... Oh, damn, I thought I saw a bar. So that's why you see me do this constantly, and I go for the jab, jab, jab. And that works much better for me in PvP. Like, I had much more success doing that than I did with just, say, the rapier. And they both scale favourably, but they both scale with dexterity well. So there's nothing like to lose if you try it. You might find that actually works better for you. See, there's another chest up here. Yeah, no, of course not. A flintlock pistol could be nice, or like a revolver. I think a pistol would be cool because you see the enemies have them. I think that the issue they have is. Let's go a bit more that way. The issue they have is that you only have 2 weapon slots. And they either introduce a 3rd weapon slot, which gives you much more build diversity. I don't know what the solution is to it, to be honest. There must be a chest down here. Because I think if you got the musket and you go with a pistol, you are having a very similar playstyle. Oh, grab that. We're looking for a chest. I haven't used Sticky Bomb much, but when I did use it, I found it really lackluster. I don't know how do you get on with it, Zotan, if you're still here? Is it working? I know a few people use that. Fragman Soul, I think it is. He uses it. And I damage is good on it. Still no chests. You can get in there, so that's a sign. Yeah, a chest in here. Get some XP for reading that note. We got oh, that doesn't count because I wasn't in the area. That's frustrating. But the spear has great damage. Also, I don't have the thing. There's a perk you can get called Crippling Powder Burn. It's on the armor. You can get it on a weapon. I don't think I actually have a weapon with it. But basically, what it does is it adds a snare to Powder Burn that lasts, I think it's 10 seconds, or is it 5 seconds? I think it is actually. But the snare's from 5 to 25%. So if you get a high level one, it's like a 20% plus snare. And obviously, because you can use powder, you can like load it up like this, yeah, for example. Have it in your cartridge, and then when you go into the fight, hit them once, and you still got it again to use. And I found that was really good because you get a really potent snare with the dot and good damage. It's like a really busted like combo. Great for PvP. So that's what I do in PvP, by the way. I shoot them and then I switch to the spear and lunge at them and go really offensive if they get to me. Oh, well, I thought it was on the spear. I thought it was on the spear for a moment. Right, there's another chest here. Last one in the trapper. Down here, double trap. Or do you mean the scent of blood that heals you? Or if you're on the bottom where you get bonus damage. Oh, this one down here, a bullseye. A power shot heads up reduced power shots cooldown by 15%. The first blood's quite nice. Oh, you mean down here? Yeah, the slow is only 10%. But when I compare it to the Crippling Powder Burn perk that you can get on armor, the perk you get is more potent and it lasts almost as long. And so then I don't actually have to use this because I actually can just get the snare and the dot with one skill, which is really good. It's really worth like looking for that perk. I'll show you when I get back to town. I love how they use the coffin against you, that's quite funny. He's dead. Yeah, so I used to start with I always start with powder burn. Always start with that. That's great. That is. We need to go and use some food. Oh, where's the next one? There's a quest we can grab from over there. Let's go grab that. Oh, that's a bad shot there. And there. Oh my goodness. Get away from him. And we're going to go this way. Yeah, I think the musket is... I think the issue with the musket is every shot hits really hard, it does, but because the hitbox is so small, so we've got like targets that move that fast, it's really hard to land the shot. But the spear musket combo is great, like really complements each other. We'll grab this while we're here. Yeah, I think what I need to... I haven't checked it as Zoltan, and maybe you can. if you buy an item that has crippling powder burn, that's got the slow on it. I know in some of the perks, for example, you get bonus damage when they just have the status on them. So is it actually saying that you need to have that slow, or could it be any slow, for example? If that makes sense. Because if it could be any slow, then you could actually go with the crippling powder burn perk that you get like on the item piece, and basically benefit from the burn, the snare, and the bonus damage with this passive. And that I haven't tested, so I don't know the answer to that. Well, it says trap a status effect, but it's when you look at the enemy, it's not a status effect, it's just slow. Does that make sense? So yeah, trying to hit moving targets is really hard. I don't think people appreciate how hard it actually is trying to hit somebody. But there's a quest dude over here. Oh no, we've got to do something here. We've got to collect alligator. Oh, let's go kill the alligator. I think I'm going to change that shooter thing. I'm not actually using it. That's one dead. Another alligator. Yeah, my tracking's at 200. The balls are very, 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 very strong. I'd like to just farm that tracker skill. That's gonna die. Yep, there's another one dead. But one more to go. Yeah, I can imagine having the heal would be very, very useful. I generally just try not to get hit. And I always try to keep basic food on, just for that passive health regen between fights. We'll then swing up there next. The thing I find with trap, and maybe it could have just been my first, I only used it for a day and I was like, yeah, this is not for me, is I find it, when you use it in PvP, it's a very small trigger area. So people have to be like right on top of it, and it's actually also very small itself. So you end up in like this really awkward position where you have to almost fight around it. So I think like trap probably works best as a zonal thing, where you kind of chuck it out to hold a zone. Whereas the way in which I PvP with the musket, I focus much more on dotting them up and kind of engaging the fights rather than let them come to me. I will go to them. Because I know that the musket can only take you so far in PvP. And that if they flee, I then got the musket range. And if they don't flee, I'm close enough to use the spear a lot of the time. Or I can just roll a few times to get there. We're looking for one more alligator, by the way. I want to get all this oil while we're here. But no, I'll try sticky bomb. I found it very hit and miss. Or give trap a go again. But I definitely found I used to run in PvP. I was running powder burn, power shot, and stopping power, and I found that having to put these bullets into the gun actually was really awkward. Like that. Almost that third skill wasn't really usable because, you know, you're kind of trying to shoot normally anyway, and the reload on those bullets are quite long. Need one more crocodile. There's a bat thing over there. I always find these ones really annoying to shoot, I do. Oh, stupid thing. That crocodile, no, it's just a little bit.
Hey, guys!
We need one more crocodile. Not asking for much. Normally I don't want the crocodiles, by the way. That's what Zotan said. He said the animation for the trap is very slow. Yeah, that's my concern. Like, that's partly why I found having 3 bullets to put into the gun was really awkward, because like you don't have an instant skill, because you actually have to like do something with, and I get the animation, like you need to have it, but they're very slow for the like reloads. Like that, like, I can't do anything for like 2 seconds, which is really brutal. Whereas when I reload, like, I think if they made it where you could move as you put in the special bullet still, I think that would really help the musket. Look, I can't move while I load that special bullet. You'd think there'd be crocodiles everywhere over here. A fresh level 40. You think it'd be coming for dinner, and you just can't see them. You go like, here, crocodile. Here, Mr. Crocodile. And like, just they're not coming. Yeah, the sniper perk's really good for long range PvP. I'll have a look further up there, see if I can find a crocodile that way. This is a bat thing on the left. I use an onyx. Why do you use an onyx gem? Is that the one with the stamina? Is that the stamina one that you get bonus damage when you get full stam? I think it's that one. Or was it bonus damage when your stam's not full? I think it's one of those. But this is ridiculous. I'm trying to find a crocodile, and I've just. This is why I don't like this region, because it's really awkward to navigate. No crocodiles over there, is there? See, what I found, I quite like this. Diamond. So I found the diamond is really nice. Sorry, let me just open my drink. It gives you rally, so it's a 9% damage on outgoing, healing and damage whilst you're at full health. So what I found is it helps with your full up damage. That really helped. A tier 3 is 15% damage. It is. So like if you're trying to shoot things from really far away, you get bonus damage, and then if you take damage, you lose a bit of it. And so yeah, so I find that helps. Oh, crocodile! He's back. He's back. Yeah, I'm gonna take shooter's stance off. I don't want to use that. This is what it feels like in PvP if you get stun locked. Bloody annoying. Can I attack you, please? There we go. Alright. That was annoying. That was more annoying than I'd like to admit. We get that up a bit. I've got loads of quests to turn in. Our marker's probably that direction too. Yep. I think no. I think when on my final build, I'm probably going to go for a mix of, probably dexterity and just constitution. I don't. Obviously, they've done a lot in the game where you can only push your damage so far, and you get diminishing returns the more you stack. Trying to outrun a little ghosty boys. Not particularly easy, because they're so freaking fast. But you can see why this area is annoying to navigate. And you got like rivers like this that you're just so slow. It's so slow to go across it. I need to go that way. Let's hope we can go go this way and not have to run back round. I might be okay. You go for intelligence and dexterity. Yeah, I'll make it that piece of land. God, this is so slow. Yeah, this region is a pain in the neck to level in. So we'll turn these quests in and we'll go to another region, because this is like you spend so much time trying to move from A to B. It's actually really painful. I've got to defeat some boss guy. Yeah, so you're going to go for intelligence and the rest for dexterity. Yeah, I think you need a bit of health, though. What you can do, I've seen a few people, rather than kind of going full dex and kind of a bit of intelligence, they've kind of just, you get to about 200 dexterity and about 100 intelligence. That seems to be quite good if I remember. You get bonus those there, and you get bonus crit damage, and kind of about 250 dexterity plus. You're actually better just going intelligence with the way in which the scaling works. So kind of over 200 to 250. That's 3 already dead. Oh, that's such a bad shot. I hit his coffin. There you go. Did some really bad shots there. We'll kill 3 more things and that quest is done. One more thing, that quest is done. So these are like these are the easy quests where it's like just go kill things that are easy and don't have stupid big respawn timers. So that's where I went to swap weapon and oh, I tried that. Okay, that one's dead. So John asks, well, Zoltan first says, maybe a musket ganker you can kind of do. Yeah, you can. I reckon you can do it. I've had it where I can hit people in PvP and do about a third to half of their health by one shot, typically, and that's at like max range, which is quite easy actually. But if they're in heavy armor, they're tanky as hell. So I think it's going to depend on them kind of. It's like an ESO, the meta of your server. What are most people using? We'll turn all these in. Get that XP. But no, end game wise, I think I'm going to kind of get to 60, which I think that's kind of the main focus at the moment, is just kind of get up as quick as I can without kind of becoming suicidal, because you know, just grinding solidly for just pure XP can be quite monotonous. Whereas like, if you kill stuff, get resources, bit of questing, it's not too bad. It doesn't feel too bad. There's a lot more resources I could harvest there, but I'm going to actually turn these in. I don't think I can harvest it. Yeah, no, I'm not 100 for harvesting. Sad face. Yeah, I think Zoltan was saying the Zergs. Yeah, it's really hard to 1vx a Zerg. I can 1v2, I can 1v3 people, but as soon as you get to that 4 or 5 people, it's really hard. That's a nice chunk of XP. These hunt boars. I'll keep it pinned. That's one easy one. We'll turn in these quests. But yeah, the Zergs that you get in here can be quite brutal, actually. Like, quite brutal indeed. I've got a few quests to drop off, so a couple thousand XP to get. And I think we will change the zone because there's just not enough town quests in this zone. So yes, I can do these ones, but I'm not getting the bonus XP for the town quests as I'm doing it. Which typically you can kind of pick up as you kind of do the like other quests. I've got the oil, so I guess every cloud, eh? They will turn this one in. I think the 1v1s you can get Zoltan, but
it's done, isn't it?
It's not as straightforward as say in ESO where you can kind of like go battlegrounds, go you know, Cyrodiil or IC, and come across more people.
Alchemist Rubus believes there is some merit to my theory, and she had some ideas of her own.
The specimens you gathered are helping me learn a great deal about the Fen.
Okay, so gain a couple of KXP there. Got some territory standing. Always get the stuff for storage. That's always a must because you just always run out, like literally. I'm gonna recall back to my kind of craft hub, which is Everfall, and I think I can either level up in here, or I could focus at what level is that? 51. Yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? 25. What's that one? we could probably go rest assured. I can kill the stuff there. We'll go there in a moment, I think. We'll do some of those things. Then we go to my kind of home base. We've got 3 quests to turn in there. I think no. I think Musket. I think is. Sorry. Zoden says. By the way, for Musket, I think this is one of the best perks. Healing Jagged on critical cause bleed that deals 7 weapon damage per second. On the Musket. Oh, you mean the perk? Yes, that's really good. That is a really good perk you can get for the weapon. I'll see if I can find that powder burn, by the way. So we're going to buy crippling powder burn. Absolutely love it. So I can't even... But yeah, so targets hit with crippling powder burn are slowed by 17% for 5 seconds. It is such a good perk. Such a good perk. So you can see, trying to find a... you're right, nice. Nice. It's nice ESOs from, or nice gaming from Elder Scrolls. Yeah, New World is great, mate. Like, so good. I might just buy a cheap piece of armor. That has at least got some dexterity. Yeah, exactly. You can get that on a musket. I found I really like the enchanted. By the way, that's really nice because that 7.8% scales at the end of your damage. So when I actually put it on, I was noticing I was getting like 300-400 damage per shot extra with that perk. It was really noticeable, and that applies to both your skills and also your normal hits, because the normal hits, but the skills are kind of considered normal hits as well. It's really weird. So enchanted is a really powerful perk for the musket. Definitely worth getting, or at least trying it. We'll drop all... my thing's like, this is always full of rubbish. This I have so much just junk in here. Salvage that. Oh, that's bound. Just get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Can I use an earring slot? I think I can. I haven't even put one on. Let's go. That you missed the bad performance. I had a mate of mine, he messaged me, he was like, oh, he's dogged onto ESO recently, and he's just like, oh my goodness, the lag. I was like, yep. So I'm like, it's awful, the lag. Yeah, let's go, we'll take that perk off. I'm going to go down to jewellery, and we'll buy some earrings. Let's see what's the best earring we can get that's actually not ridiculously expensive. Healthy toast. I really like regenerating, that's a really nice one. What does that one do? I said I've got that already. The mastery ones. I think the jewelry one already. That's quite a good one. 4% chance when cooking to get extra stuff. Right, yeah, that's actually quite tasty. And that's... I don't have engineering, I'll buy that. There's only 90 gold. What gems do you use in your armor? At the moment, whatever is the cheapest. In all honesty, that is not a great answer. That is whatever is the cheapest. I want to get regenerating because it's actually a really useful perk to have. It's probably that on there, isn't it? Yeah, you gain 0.39% health every second. That is a lot of money. I don't want to pay that much money for it. 600. Go down to regenerating. Regenerating is just a nice one to have because it's just... Oh, it's 800. Oh, that's so much. That's so much. Alright, we'll just get a cheapy one. Then we'll just focus on this one here. Just getting one for dexterity at least for damage. So that's a maybe. That's a maybe. I do wish you could filter by the attribute bonus. I don't pay 400 gold. Or by level requirement. I think it was this one up here. That one there. Level 35. 110, that would do. That's somewhat useful. Just more damage and some extra health. That's just for the engineering mastery, that's literally it. So you got more health, that's nice. Gem wise, I typically use, I think it was diamond actually, because it's the wilderness. It just gives you physical and spell resist, basically. So physical and elemental resistance, and it kind of just covered both damage types. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. The last thing I wanted to get was some ammo. The ammo's been going up and down in price massively. That's quite nice. It's a big damage boost. Right, this was 0.2 the other day, and now it's gone to 0.3. These are 0.35, so I don't want to pay that. There's the only issue with the guns. Like compared to this the mana weapons, you have to you're paying to use them. It's quite annoying. Well, there's not loads, but it's still money you're paying. What level's the cooking station here? It's only level 2. Right. We're going to make some food quickly, just as we can. I need some travel rations, nothing major, but... Got some of that. We're going to refine all our materials too, whilst we're here. This is my get extra hide armor. It's actually quite useful. The 26 extra hide. That's quite tasty. Extra 6 there. More XP. So that's... Just random stuff I picked up. So I'm just going to quickly just play the kind of sort out my craft and stuff and then go back out to level up again. I think this is like a lot of New World, is that just take it slow and it's more enjoyable.
Did you? No, quite the contrary. I must say, I had never met my equal. Until now. You've done so. Simon led the expedition into the... Who knows? He never returned from the excavation either.
That was giving another key, yeah.
Or worse.
We've done that one. So we can do another expedition. We've got 2 keys now to do. We'll do some smelting, which that's gone up quite a lot since I was last here. Smelt all that iron. I don't have enough charcoal really, do I? I've got no charcoal at all. I can smell the gold though. I've been trying to get rid of this for ages. That's nice. Okay, we've got an extra 2 there. And then over here, got all my gems that I have. That's all my gems. Literally just a single one. I hope, yeah, look at that. See, that's just cleared up so much weight in my place. There it goes back. I probably want that flint though, actually. That's quite useful to keep. Is that a flint? Yeah, we'll keep hold of that. That can go in there. Yeah, I've got a lot of materials in here. You can store them in there, that's quite nice. We'll keep them in there then. Do they ever die? Oh no, they don't expire. Yeah, those ones are fine. Okay, there you go. So you can see a lot of it as well as inventory management. That's quite a big part of New World. Like, you can use more than one place to store your stuff, but I find it easier just to keep it in one place. And it does mean I kind of need to micromanage it a bit more than I probably would have to if I just spread it out. Is this still level 2? Are they not? They need to upgrade this thing. They really do. I have none of that stuff. I've got a few bit of that though. Let's make some of this. My Arcana, I think, is almost, and that's 51. Yeah, Flint's really good for that. My engineering is already 101. That's my craft skills. Armor in 110, engineering 101. My refining skills are about 100 plus pretty much, most of them. So I'm in kind of doing a balance to all my crafting. But it's like mainly me just making all the stuff. So of course it's really expensive. Do I have that all on me already? I don't think I do. I do? Sweet. $250 water. I did. That was a nice easy one. That was like really easy. Okay, so we've got quite a bit of XP from just doing that. I had a lot of stuff on me here. I'll just see if I can forge that armor quickly before we go. Gather a faction tokens or... Let's go gather them. I actually get a lot of resources here, like iron. And iron ore, and we need coarse leather, of course we do. No, we need 9 iron ore, 9 rawhide, and some coarse leather. I'm just going to buy this stuff just for speed. We'll just tick those 2 quests off quickly, and then we'll go. So that way they're kind of on the cooldown. Yeah, my money got 17.5k gold, so I've got a pretty good amount of money. Oh, it's coarse leather, wasn't it? Look at this. I need this for something, I don't know what, but we'll figure it out in a moment. So I needed some of that as well. I either bought material I didn't need to, but it's only a bit of gold, so it's not too bad. That one's done. Notice there's never a bonus on this. That one's done. I will turn those in quickly. I also found doing the fishing rods were quite good, Sultan, because people actually bought them. So I was able to actually make a lot of money doing that. Like I was making 20 or 30 gold per fishing rod, which isn't loads. But when you're selling, 20, 30 fishing rods, it adds up really quick. And they're really cheap to make, like material-wise. So I made probably a couple grand from doing that. Well, that one's done. I don't think we have the thing that's high enough for that yet. We need some lumber. 25 lumber, let's just buy that. That's an easy one to just buy and do. Like almost converting gold into XP like with this. 10 fish oil, how much is that? Is that cheap or if it's expensive I'm gonna cancel it. I also sell skinning knives. So I found the skinning knives which I actually have. Still skinning knives sell quite quick. Obviously it varies based on the thing, but that's 100 gold for the greens. So I go, well, these have no perks. 261. So these are fast they are. Let's go, just go 50 gold each. 7 days them. Make some money. So the thing that I found, I've had a chat with a mate of mine, and he was saying I should put both in there, shouldn't I? Let's do that. Alright. He was basically saying, well, he wanted to do the same thing, like make star metal tools. But when you actually look at how much they're worth, so go star metal. This is star metal pickaxe. Tools, gathering tools, pickaxe, star metal. On my server, they're 30 gold each. With perks, 149. These are decent perks down here, like Azov and extra resources. So that's pretty decent, 185 gold. I think you need 13 star metal ingots for it. So you go, oh, star metal, how much is star metal? That's 5, so 5 times 10, 50. You're looking about 80 gold just for the ingots. You are. Then you got all the other materials plus all the taxes. So we go, I think it's 13 per pickaxe. 78 gold there. And so the profit margins are very tight, so you don't really make much money, if any, and a lot of the time, because you're paying the taxes to buy the item or to sell it. So if you're buying the materials, you pay tax, and then to craft it, you pay crafting tax, and you pay tax to sell it. You don't really make any profit from buying items and then making it and selling it, unless it's a really high level item. And then if you go, well, I've made the star metal myself, if you just sold it, you could probably get similar money to just making the tool. The only difference is you get some XP. So that's what I found, and it's quite a real, it's quite a sad event. I kind of realised that actually that's just how it is. You asked me if I could check out the skinning knife. Star metal 150. I found skinning knives typically on my server sell for more, so I found this was a good money maker because they use less material and they're worth more money, so that was a good way to make cash. Logging axe, they're 169, so, and sickle just for kind of finish the whole lot. And that's pickaxe again. $85, 100, 285 of blue. So for my server, this is Naxos, by the way. Skinning knives and sickles are good money makers for engineering. And then the fishing poles, which is aged wood, this is what I normally make. They're 6 each, but with perks they're 35 plus. And then the blue, they're 180. So you go, well, 180, 200, 300 plus. If you actually see how cheap they are, how cheap they are to craft, it is a really good money maker. But I find a lot of my money comes from making bags because people want bags. So I'll use my faction tokens, buy bags, like the runes, sorry, and just make bags with them. With the fishing rods, aged fishing rod, 13 wood, bit of leather, which you can use cheap leather, bit of cheap cloth. And you just craft it. Put a bit of aids up if you want to try and get some money. So I'm just making just a very cheap one just to sell. So decent perk, okay perk. That's probably about 150 gold there. So like the fishing rods aren't bad money because a lot of people want to fish. And so that's where I'm making a lot of my money, kind of like looking at kind of what people are wanting to buy and then kind of selling them. So that's been on for one day, but this was full of items that I've sold. So you go my completed, like I sold all this stuff. I've sold a lot of stuff. And a lot of these are bags. I sold that. Did I sell it? I sold it in the end. I didn't think I sold that. I must have sold that. I sold it for 2.5 grand, I did. That was great. And yeah, so that's skinning knives at 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. Another 180, 210, 240. That's there, 280, 310, 360 roughly, 400, 470 roughly, 500, 580. So just from skinning knives alone, just steel ones, I made about 580 gold just selling them. Like, and they're dirt cheap to make, so I'm making like good profit on those. So there you go, that's blue and sold. They just list it up there. That was sold. I think I've pretty much done mainly what I want to do here. I don't think there's anything here that I can make that. Yeah, tier 3, so I can't even make those yet. just because the station isn't high enough. We're going to go Restless Shores, I think, and try and do some quests over there. But that's how I'm making my money. So it's a mix of kind of making tools. I found these star metal tools, as I said, they're just not that, they're not really profitable. Especially if you're making them yourself. Like if you like get all the materials yourself, like you farm it and stuff. So we'll go here then and see what we can get from here. Quest wise. You said, by the way, you know, you almost have permanent 10% movement on Musket. What do you mean? Probably not. You said 10% extra movement on the Musket. Do you mean this one? The hustle after dodge gain haste, increasing your speed by 10% for 3 seconds. If you mean that, then yeah. I don't use it massively. I probably should use it more.
Indeed. The woman is in denial, I tell you. Because the victor
2.5k XP. Sweet.
and we can't have that.
Do that one. Pardon me, sorry. We'll grab that quest over there. Yeah, there is a cooldown, but like, so you can't refresh it when it's active. You actually wait a second
Now,
between
I've seen my fair share of magic and miracles since coming to this island, but not like this. Animals talking, walking on 2 legs, and at least one of them is even taking on human form. More like wolf to human. And frankly, becoming humans driven the wolf mad. Rabid. It's the only choice we have, it seems.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's interesting how. I guess why? Because obviously you're not turning the perk on and off. Does that make sense? I might need to move my sheath button then. Where's the town board? Oh, it's over there anyway. I think. Yeah, mine's on X. Which is, that's fine to use. Yeah, I want to use that a lot more because that is actually quite noticeable. That is. See, you learn something new every day. I've learned you can obviously sheath your weapon and get the haste buff from the musket, and that this place is a maze. Oh, this place is ridiculous. It's like a proper maze.
Welcome to Restless Shore.
But no, yeah, cheers for that. That would really help.
Roulette Wilson's claiming there's a werewolf stalking the shore, and others say the lost have gone. Oh, don't you start in on me too. Why, yes. About time someone wants to get to the solution.
What is stone brick? 3.5k XP. We're gonna buy those things because so 20 stone brick. We'll see how much they are because they're the tier 2 stone things. Stone brick. Oh, I've got 20 of those. Yeah, damn it. What else do I need for this town? Town projects. Everfull, cut the skis. Look, I've got a lot of Brightwood ones done. Grizzly's rugged leather 20 and set of unyielding iron. Oh, and fish oil. Which is fish oil? I don't even that. I think it was 20. That is so expensive. How much? I'm not paying that. That is madness. It's rawhide. Yeah. We'll probably get that when we just kill the bears anyway. Skin the bears when we come back here. No, that's a useful little tip, that is. Oh. I really wanted to swear then. I think the first time I did that when I was playing the game, I was on Discord with a mate and I was like, obviously I swore in that case because I thought I was going to die. And then you realise actually fall damage is not really a thing in this game. So, oh, okay, so that's not too bad. Right, we'll turn that quest in because I think we've got the bits to do so. Gain another. What was it? Oh, it's 40. I thought it was only 20. Oh, damn it. Right, we'll buy another 20. It would be nice if, you know, like the whole haste thing that people can do this year, which they are. Kind of roll dodge, get the haste. Roll dodge, get the haste. It would be nice if they made it where, when you're not in combat, the haste is always on. Because the reality is people are doing this. You know, people are doing that, so they either stop people from doing that, or they're just embracing. Go, yeah, you know, people are doing that. It's number 20. Oh. More than I'd like to spend, but I've committed to buying it now. Alright, we're almost at the town board. And then we'll go and turn that in, see what this next one is, and then go and actually do these quests that we can kind of do. 3,400 XP, that's loads of XP, that is. Okay, we need to go and kill some stuff there, then there, and then up there. So a bit of walking. We should probably get the syndicate quests as well over here. Where are they? They're over there. Down we go. Do you think we'll make it? No is the answer. Yeah, we didn't make it. we did not make that. So at least you found it, you can't jump that far. It's not that you only took 1,000 damage. So I thought that would have killed you. he in a house? I know he's up there. So this is the first time I've been to this place.
It so inspires me to discourse
Grab,
with one
grab,
of our
grab.
own. To what do I owe this auspicious meeting?
Okay, so that's good because obviously we've now got a few things we can do in the same area. Yeah, they do ask for a lot. I've seen a few people on the forums moan about kind of the gold generation, in that kind of when you're, because everything costs so much, like the town upkeep, you're paying for the rent. It's a lot of money. Yeah, 550 greenwood, yeah, that's just painful. I only grab those ones like if they're easy. That's 3 done already. That's easy. Oh, that was a quick one. That was so quick. Defeat something. Defeat a boss, I think it is. Those guys, Cockbones are less aggro than all. I do like that the enemies become much more. Yeah, you pay rent. Yeah, it's like in the UK we have a freehold. So a freehold is basically when you buy a house, you own the house and the land that it sits on. And there's also a thing called a leasehold. A leasehold is basically you own the brick and the mortar and like the 3D space, but you don't actually own the land it sits on. So then you have to pay land rent. It's a really weird setup, actually. Retreating. We'll actually have to do, I've done that one. Let's go there now. Yeah. So I think a lot of people are kind of a bit, I wouldn't say frustrated, but I'd say just disappointed that it costs so much. Because you're paying 10,000 gold typically just for the privilege of actually having the house, and then you're paying, this is for the best house that is, and then you're having to pay them rent, and the rent's a fair bit. It's not like it's cheap. But you are paying. Do you have any wood? Oh, let's see. I hate when they retreat, that's really annoying. But yeah, so you pay the rent as well, and typically you get like a 50% discount for week 1. But then for week 2, I'll grab that soul thing. The only reason you'll buy a house is for the extra storage and the ability to teleport to it. So you can teleport to the house for free, and then when the house is on cooldown, you can spend 30 Azer to teleport to reset the cooldown. So then you can teleport back to the house again for, basically you can teleport to the town for 30 Azer, regardless of who owns it, and that is the really big benefit of the house. Plus you can get trophies that give you like buffs to crafting or to resource gathering in that region. So over here we have to search chests, I think it is. So yeah, owning a house is not. I think a lot of people have rushed to do that and don't realise what that entails. So yeah, it's definitely not something you can kind of be. I don't think you don't want to rush into it. I was always set to buy a house, and I was like, actually, I don't actually need it. But the extra storage in that town would be nice for sure. The XP here is good though. These things give loads of XP per kill. Oh, you're level 52 and homeless. Yep. I do like how you get better stuff in the high level chests. Like you get better craft materials and things. I really thought there would have been a chest in there. That guy's got a musket and a spear. Oh, I really missed that shot, didn't I? The guy has a little shield on, so like you hit his stamina bar. We've got one more chest to do, and then that's this quest done. But yeah, I definitely think give the spear a go if you haven't tried it yet. Definitely worth it, in my opinion. Yeah, this is where I should be leveling up. This is a really good place for XP. Apart from all the big bodies of water in between. We actually legit got to go this way around. It's like super depressing. See, I always buy my stuff from the faction vendors. Yeah. Bad crocodile. Oh no. Right, we killed him. we killed the gator. So just getting comfy. Yeah, I find the having kind of the just having the tokens, I think, for the gear is good, but I find a lot of the time, unless you're doing PvP, because obviously the resistant is actually quite helpful, but unless you're doing PvP, a lot of the time what people just find in dungeon stuff is just typically better, and you can often get a good piece for like 100 gold. So like all my gear is not great stuff, but like level 31, 14 dexterity. Level 35, 15 dexterity. Level 35, 15 constitution. Level 33, dexterity, constitution. So I spent about 400 gold on the whole lot. And if you look at my bonus stats, like it's just pure dexterity and health. That's all I'm getting. And I found that I can use the faction tokens to make money, because I can buy the runes and sell the runes. Like even if you bought the rune by itself, Yeah, even if you buy the rune by itself for 500 gold, the major rune, you can sell that for like 800, 900 gold plus. I think with a lot of things, and this is going to sound really harsh, but what you see in a YouTube video, what you see on Twitch and stuff, it's all dependent on the people you're fighting. So like in ESO, and even in here, I can have fights where I absolutely dominate somebody or a group of people just because they're bad. That doesn't necessarily reflect my player, like skill level as a player, but because they're bad and they're making mistakes, I can punish them more for that. And I personally found, having used the bow, it's not easy. Like, it is not an easy weapon to use. And that I found the musket was more, although it doesn't reload as quick, the musket was kind of easier to use than the bow. I think the spear is very good, and I can see why people use the spear. I use it myself because it is so good. So yeah, no, so it's not like a kind of dig at the guy, it's just more that it's really hard to get a gauge of how good a weapon is when you see others use it. And obviously it just could be that the people they're fighting are just bad, so it looks really good. It's also the range. And do I have a bow on me? I don't have a bow on me, but let me just see if we can get one from here. I may get a bow. Nope. 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 Garbage. The one time you want a bow, you don't get one. When I get a bow next, I put one on because I actually have it leveled somewhat. And the damage is really good. Like, heavy attack damage is through the roof if you land it. But you obviously have the if you land it type thing. I got to defeat pirates. I'm dead. Oh, instead that's 2 dead. Whereas with the bow, you can't do what I just did there with that 3 shots. I can't do with a bow. But what you can do with the bow, you get the ability to light attack much more. And so I think that's the difference. Like the bow, you can kind of use it in melee range more. It's more forgiving for melee range. Whereas a musket, if you're caught in melee range, you are caught in melee range, and you are really you're out of luck. The guy's burned to death. Yeah, this is a much better area for me to level up. Like, I can move around quicker, and the mobs give me so much more XP per kill. Still up there. I like that the other thing as well is with the spear, if you attack from behind, it's guaranteed crits. So a lot of the time I'm trying to get behind the enemy because I get crits every single time, and that really helps. Is that 50, sorry, is that 50% of your shots in PvE or 50% of your shots in PvP? I missed that shot there. That felt like that should have hit him. PvP, yeah, PvP. I think I get about probably 50% to 80% accuracy. It depends on the target. Like if they're somebody who's doing this in PvP, that's easy to hit them. But there's somebody who is doing that. That is really hard to hit them because it's annoying. So I think having anywhere kind of from 50% accuracy is pretty decent in PvP from what I've seen people with the musket. Like I hit most of my shots, but as soon as they go defensive and they start running away, it's really hard to confirm the kills. Pardon me. I think that's partly why people ban the musket in open world PvP, in wars and invasions, because those things, they do hit really hard, those things. They're really hard. Ooh. There we go. Which one? One more chest, I think we're done. I'll rush that shot. So if you, I think in PvP people are very quick to shoot. Oh, the zigzag move, yeah. Nab some XP there, thank you. Must be a big chest up there. We've done that quest. That was an easy quest. We'll go up here next because there's 2 quests up there. Another 30 odd XP. That guy hits very hard, doesn't he, with his great axe. Yeah, I don't know how they'll fix it though, because 8 arrows, that seems like such a terrible thing to get from a chest. Let's just go upstairs and pretend they're not there. We'll just ignore the things trying to kill us. I'm in the pursuit of chests. Any chests up here? No chests up there. There's a good chance I'm going to die here. Now this is where can we do the zigzag move against the enemies? We're going the wrong way, so we need to go north. Oh, that was a very good grenade with that guy. Let's jump this hurdle. You're safe in your traps. I think the traps are good. I don't think they're good for PvP. That's my gripe with them. And I don't want to be using the... They seem very situational for PvE too. No, you keep auto running. Oh, we get more storage. Oh, we're almost level 41 already. So this area is really good for XP. And they're not too hard to kill. Actually, I like that the mobs are much more kind of mechanically interesting. Like you've got the grenadiers, sorry. You've also got the musket people, you've got the pistol people, you've got the berserk. And they all have like different mechanics. We are just going to kind of just walk straight through this camp and just... I am, however, going to pick up that note. I want that note. There you go. Now we're going to... Even the enemies miss when you do this. Like this is how, like this is so busted doing this in PvP. It's so annoying. I think it only works against the musket and the bow, having used both, because the fire staff, ice staff, or ice gauntlet, sorry, and life staff all have really big projectiles. So that actually, when you are hitting or attacking people, because the projectile is so large, you're actually getting away with it a lot of the time. Like, because it will still clip them if they're still doing silly beggars like this. We'll mind this. Just ignore the crocodile down there. Oh, I know a few mobs are immune to immobilizers and stuff. I haven't used it enough in PvE to kind of see how many it is. We need to probably put a camp nearby. The only good thing about having a house, by the way, is you can basically move your into the region that you're in. So if I go, well, this is always my craft base, Everfall, I could use this in here, do these quests and just teleport back here. I think that's where the house becomes really powerful, because you can move the in around to the region that you're focusing on. And you got that 1 hour teleport there always. Yeah, don't stand like me, Mr. Wolves. But no, I think I will have to have a look at that critical thing that you suggested. The critical keen thing, where you do a crit, you get a bleed. I think that would be quite nice with the musket, with the powder burn. Like having 2 dots with 1 bullet would be really good. I'll just chuck this here. Yeah, I think that does help. I normally just use the auto run though, because I can't be bothered to keep tapping it. But yes, it is quicker. I just think when you're not in combat, it should always be active. Like if people can just do this, always keep it active, they might as well just go, you know what, we'll just embrace this. We need to hunt the wolves and kill them here. That's quite an easy one. Looks like there's a portal over there. Yeah. Defeat Fangstep. That one's gonna burn to death. Oh, that was a terrible shot my side. I'll spin that one. We'll also grab the hemp while we're here. Yeah, the back out perks too, so I use that a lot. I think that's the one that when you aim, you get a movement speed boost if they're near you. Whatever it is. There's yeah, I'm out of points, but I used to have that, and then it was really nice, like really nice for PvE really, because you can just like move a lot quicker. Let me. Oh, I've got to go kill the boss wolf, I guess. Other people fighting the boss, or farming the boss here. What do we get from here? We'll open. So John said, I see you changed your musket skill. I actually haven't used it. I changed it and I haven't used it. What I had there, I never used it before. So I need to find something that I can use that's going to be a bit... I don't know, I think the power to burn's so good and the power shot's really nice. But I find that because you have to like, so you shoot it, you can reload and move. Fine. But when you push a skill, you can't like move whilst you're doing that, and that's really painful. Like, I think that's one of the things I wish they changed with the musket. I think we're all actually legit waiting for this stupid wolf. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it, to be honest. The DPS is better, but you don't get the same like oomph as you do with the other skills, because it's 75% weapon damage of each shot. Yes, you can shoot more shots at once. So still not convinced. I think that kind of is apt at the moment, just literally waiting for this stupid wolf. So yeah, my thinking was that I could use that. Masking it. want to skin the wolf. Want that juicy XP. Well, I managed to kill the wolf, so that's done. We can't do that quest yet. Let's do that one there while we're nearby. We just might as well ping it for just crystals. Yeah, let's reset it. I got Azov. Azov's easy to get hold of, to be honest. Musket's almost level 18. That's mad. That one. That one. That one. I was trying to swap my gun. It just wouldn't let me do it. Let me try that again. Yes, I need to get that. I haven't tried the greater accuracy. I don't actually know if that's any decent or not. And the question is, what perk do I go with? I still want that. But do I go with Sticky Bomb or Trapper? And that's what I can't work out. I think the way the Azov is calculated is based on what you have, how many points you spend. So let's just get those. No, it's not. It's based on all of it. So might as well just put them all in. I'm going to try the bombs. Try these to actually see if they're any decent. We'll try that. If you've got the Trapper Reload passive, yeah, I've just put it on there. This is just more to see what they're like. I have my F as my power to burn. You think they should, but let's see how it goes. Well, let's harvest this while we're here. So, XP, resources. I need that. Actually, need the hide. Oh, you hold it. Yep, I really don't like that skill. The trap I can see being possibly useful though. I think maybe the trap could be. I need to play with it more. I'm not. I was hoping that you push R and it just throws it, but no, it puts it in your hand. You have to actually click. That's not too bad. Does it have? Oh, you move so slow with this. Oh my goodness, this is awful. Yeah, that's a terrible skill. That is. Well, the trap you can just chuck on the floor. When I used trap before, it was so small, the target area. It's annoying that you can't throw 2 at once. But I know you can have 2 out at once. One. 2, there we go. Let's just... Right, yeah, I think the trap probably over stopping power, in all honesty. I think that's probably going to be more useful for how I want to play. And the healing on it is, I think it's this says, you get 100% weapon damage done to help that, because it sounds mad, but I'm hitting people in PvP, by the way, for 1,000 plus I am. So if I'm getting that, I'm getting like 1,000 health each shot back. That's going to really help me stay alive. Because it's a lot of health. You know, typically I hit people. I've got clips where I've hit them for like 1,500 to 2,000 a shot, just because of how it's built. Like I was literally stacking damage. So you charge it up, you go and you go, bang, and it's literally like half the health bar I run it. I can feel the damage difference though without having the passives in. Like it's really noticeable. Right, I love somewhere flat. How far can I throw the trap? I need to go somewhere where there's like no grass, so I can actually have it all put. Because when I used it before, it was really bad. We definitely have enough XP though to level up to 41 just from turning in all these quests. I've actually got to kill these things. Alright, let me chuck that out there. I'm going to stand here. Will he run to me? No, he's going to run away. That's some bad shooting by me. Yeah, they don't run directly to you, do they? I need to find something that's a bit more, like, direct attacking. Look at what it's doing. That's such a cool little mechanic. Like, it's laying in the water. Oh, no, they've increased the radius because I threw it here and it hit him there. I need to see how big the radius is on the trap. Grab all that thick leather. What's the radius say? Because it doesn't tell you how big the radius is, that's the issue. So that's nice. Traps apply rend to target, increasing damage done to trap targets by 20%. That's quite a big damage boost. Yeah, I think I might actually go for trap over stopping power. I don't think I need stopping power. That's quite nice. Yeah, I don't think I need stopping power. Not for how I play it. We'll try the sticky bomb too. I don't know. You could probably make it work. I think it's just gonna be really awkward. Like the issue that I find is 3 seconds. So if you miss, you're never going to get any damage because people get out of the way. It would be better, for example, if releasing the keybind would throw it. Yeah. So I'm kind of getting distracted as you can see, walking around just killing stuff to test the skill, basically. I just think it should be you tap it, it throws. You can double tap it. And that gives me an idea. How quickly can you like, do this then? No, you can't. I pushed it twice to, there's an animation you can't. No, you can't. No. As soon as you can cancel it in any way. No, you cannot cancel that at all. Because I was hoping that you could like cancel it. Oh, that is a real shame, that is. That really feels like a missed opportunity. Let's put a camp down over here. Yeah, I find the issue that I found was having 3 special bullets that you have to reload because it locks you in place. That's the, like, if it didn't lock you in place, I would use the 3 bullets over anything else. But because I get stuck in place when I cast it, it's really frustrating. Like, I think that's the one thing they actually need to change. Oh, this spot is so broke. It's such a busted spot here, like down there. Like, you could legit probably just AFK here. Is anybody down there? I don't think there's anybody there at the moment. Oh, no. There's somebody down there. There's somebody there. Tag that one. With 37 XP a kill. So that you can legit just AFK here. I actually need to kill these things. How far can I throw a trap? Oh, they go really far, don't they? But they throw really far. One down there. Yeah, I think the trap's actually going to be the way to go. I think you need 2. I think you actually need 2 traps. And let's see how good the healing is. Is it actually a... Like, does the dot count? Yeah, so it's literally, it's the first shot. Oh, get me out of here, get me out of there. Oh, no. Bad balls, bad balls. Okay, so the trap, yeah, 1, 2, oh no, you can get 2 heals from it, okay? That healing is really nice though, actually. Because of how hard you hit, like, you're getting lots of health back. Does it work with a dot then? Let me go get damaged again. Come on, Mr. Piggy, you hit me. Oh, that's what I'm thinking. Well, you could choose a power shot, you could. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. This is not good. Roll. Roll. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Let's try on the boss, then. I want to see if the dot counts, okay? Nothing's actually walked on that. Yeah, so the dot doesn't tick it. You could probably do something like this then. We check out that, and then 1, 2. So I think actually it has to be direct damage. Yeah, that healing is like amazing. That is such a good heal actually. Diamonds to Piggy. Alright, so yeah, so the dot doesn't work from what I could tell. So yeah, I think I'm gonna actually use the trap. Let's see how I can spec this out then. That's another 150 Azoth. I've used so much Azoth to do this. What does that do? Oh, that's the area chat. Okay, let's you get 20. You get 19 points in total, don't I? I want that. You go bang, 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 bang. Standard headshots reduce all cooldowns. That's not particularly useful, whereas that probably is. So a 6 point spare plus another 2. Need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's your execute. It's trying to find out. So that's 20% against people affected with this, but that's the zoom, and you get 50% to all headshots, which I prefer. I think I'll have to go something like that for now, I think. So I don't have back it up, sadly. I don't think I can drop one. Yeah, I can't drop one of those because I need that. I'm just seeing where I can put the next 2 points then. So I need all those points in there. That's nice. That's nice. That's not too useful. Yeah, I'm not sure if I need heightened precision though. Have you ever used a greater accuracy? Actually, let me... Oh, damn it. I've already spent the A's off, so it doesn't... Have you used greater accuracy? Is it any good? Obviously, I've never used it myself. Because critical reload isn't really viable in PvP. I always aim my shots, so I don't know if it's actually any decent. Because I'm always using right click. Removes fall damage, that's really important. Increase headshot critical damage to further, that's nice for bonus damage. Need that. That's not too useful. Yeah, so I wasn't sure because I never use this. I never use it as my open. I always use the burn shot, so I'm never going to benefit from this with how I use the gun. That I'm never going to get benefit from. That I don't have any use for. Bullseye I'm not going to benefit massively from. This is, so I think that's kind of as best as I can get really. And then kicking them down, it's 10% bonus damage on slow, root, or stun, which I can get from here with the item bonus. So I can always benefit from that. And 1 point spare. Not too useful. Increase the damage. So, not too useful. The thing is, so I'm getting empower from headshots, which I'm always going for headshots typically. So I get empower here, I get empower here. This is just a higher uptime of empower basically. Because I think it's still at 5%, whereas this is 10%. I don't know if they stack. I think they stack actually. Yeah, they do stack, don't they? So hitting a target with damage buff, yes, I probably should go for that then. But I'd like back it up. Sorting the wounds I can forego. I need hustle. I've got 2 points spare. Yeah, I would have 2 points spare after this. It breaks shield. Well, I think I need those. The double trap is really nice. I think that's actually, you probably, if you're going to use traps, you need 2 of them for them to actually be anything to be worthwhile. It's just where do I put the next 2 points? That's what I need to decide now. Do I go back up to get that movement speed when they're near me? But I could just roll dodge. So that I could get away without it. Kicking them down, I think that's really good. That's a really good damage boost. But then, or do I go weaken defense and empowering? Because when they block, it's really annoying. You might know this answer. With weakened defense, it says until 10% armor penetration to targets that aren't blocking with a shield. So when they block, obviously it mitigates all the damage, but it drains their stamina typically. From what I understand then, it will drain their stamina like it would normally, but you would also do 10% of that damage to their health as well, so you still damage them. If obviously correct me if I'm wrong. You said salt in the wounds, just that one. Because that's a nice execute, that is. I think I actually have the skills I want for my musket now. I know what I want to use. So there we go. We've done a bit of testing. Spent yeah, that trap thing is amazing. Oh, so it breaks their block completely with one shot. That's actually really useful then. Because that's the thing that really annoys me. When they're blocking, you're like, for goodness sake. Oh, I actually have a... What's that? What's that? Oh, I drank the wrong potion, that as well. Let's get our food on. But yeah, I actually like this skill setup. I think I could actually use this quite well. When I used trap last time, the radius on trap was really small. Like really, really small. But if I can use it as a way to get health back, what I want to check now is, can I get health back on the other weapon? So I need to find something, one of these to test over here. So I need you. Right, you come over here. You come over here with me. Oh, it's 2 of them. power shot is really good. Really, really good. Let me find I want just one of them to attack. Here's a pistol. I don't want a melee thing. And not a crocodile. Is that melee? Yes, he's melee. Right, you come over here. What I want to test is, can I get the healing on the... Yeah, the level up saved my life, I'm not going to lie. They have a massive group. I feel like... Yeah, it heals you, but does it heal you on the other bar? So a lot of skills in this game don't. I'm missing health now, which that's good. I can find something to help test. I think what these guys are doing makes a lot of sense. They're just power leveling their friends. I wonder if we can get a cheeky invite. Like, if I can get a cheeky invite, I might as well. Two, four. There's four there. They've added me to the group. I want to see how much XP they're actually getting here. Because I saw that they brought a massive group. Yeah, no worries. We can throw our traps out. Okay, that's not bad XP. And you get good drops. Yeah, this is not a bad little spot, is it? Yeah, this is a really good XP spot. This is mad, this spot. Yeah, that's pretty mad, actually, that XP spot. Like, pretty mad. Yeah, this is a pretty decent actually. 2 to 300 XP a pull. Yeah, this is mad, this spot. Like, absolutely mad. I'm just gonna nip to Zillow, and I'll be back in a moment, okay? That guy killed him well. Alright, guy, they played really well. Hey, you're right, zoom again. Just watching this guy kill this other guy. He's doing alright, this little level 46. Look at this XP spot. I'm just sitting there getting XP for free. It's amazing. And I'm getting coins. I'm actually making decent money. We'll just go with Mr. Gator. Oh, he's retreating. Yeah, so what I'm actually using now is I'm actually using the trap. I was waiting for this level 46 to kill that 48. I've watched him kill 2 already. No, kill 1, sorry, this will be the second. But he's got the advantage for sure. That's got a drain his stam there. Yeah, his stam's getting low. Anyway, what I'm now using is actually the trap. So yeah, the trap's actually really nice because, so what I can do is I can throw this out, yeah, shoot him, and when he comes to it, gets locked, and I shoot him, I get healed for all the damage I do. And what's nice is you can actually preemptively like place it down. And I've got a part where I can chuck out 2 of them, so it's like, nope, stay there. Oh, he's on for the other guy, yes. And so yeah, I think that really helps the build because the issue I had was with stopping power, I'm having to use 3 bullet skills. So power shot, burn, stopping power. And when you put the bullet in the gun, you get locked in place and you can't move. Look at that. Look at this XP. This is mad. So, when you have a break, you'll have to... Yeah, I will make a video going through more as well. But yeah, I actually... I quite like how the skills function together. I've just sent you a screenshot in Discord, okay? But you know, they work really well because you've got the power to burn that you always have in your gun, which is really, really beneficial. And then you got your power shot, which is kind of like your big burst to help get killed. And then this trapper, like, you can use if people get nearby, and it actually reduces their armor, so you get big damage to them. Plus you heal. So, and you can also like chuck it out preemptively, so you can go like 1, 2, shoot the thing. He's got a pretty good range on it. So that's to immobilize. So yeah, I definitely think it actually works really well. Well, that XP is like madness, that is. And the drops you get here is... Oh. I tried the sticky bomb. It's terrible. It's so bad. But I tried it today. I spent a lot of Azov, like 300-400 Azov, just testing skills. And the sticky bomb is awful. Like, I actually think this is probably the best setup. And actually, this is nice because the Scent for Blood, you can chuck it out and get healing, which is really nice. So you get 100% heal based on the damage you do. So obviously when you're landing like 1,000, 1,500 damage per shot. Oh, I missed that shot there, that was terrible. Then of course you're getting that much healing back, which is really, really potent. Can I stand on top of this? I can stand on top of that. Will they attack me though? That's the question. So I'm just going to go to the toilet quick. After this pool. Oh, I want to go to the toilet, but they keep spawning too quick. All right. I'll sit over here. This is my. I'll be right back. Hello. I is back. Sorry about that. Just went to the toilet. Yeah, so John's asking, did I change anything with the spear? The drops are mad. Spear wise, it's the same. So what I found for the spear was, let me put some points in here. Some more damage there. I found the sweep was really good. The kick's nice with the empower. That's really good. That's a big damage boost when you land this. So that works really well because I use this as my opening combo, so it gives my combo a big damage boost. The others aren't that useful because I open with this rather than use this in the middle. So that's what I'm using currently. I'm still not 100% sure where I'm putting all the stuff. So I need to have a little play around with the spear a bit more as to kind of what I want, where I want it. So yeah, look at this XP gain. 500, almost 600 XP. Yeah, almost 600 XP just from that pull. And literally, right, you're getting drops as well. Right, it's mad. This spot is absolutely madness because they're like, it's every minute 600 XP. And this is like better than portals. Like so good. And yeah, the coins. Just salvage all the stuff that I don't need. That was actually pretty good. Light and heavy damage. That's actually quite a good gauntlet. That's bad. That's not as good as what I have. Get rid of that bad boy. Get rid of that. That's okay. quite a good amount of luck, but I don't want that just yet. Again, that's quite a good halves tissue. I should be able to sell that. Got a lot of intelligence on it. Nope. Again, that's quite a good one. So I could probably sell that. Give me all that XP, guys. All the XP. I want all of it. Oh, we've got a musket. We've got a level 5 musket. Can't even use it. No, I can't even use it. I can't even use it. Some more damage than what I've got currently. Get rid of that. Yeah, this is a really good spot. This spot's ridiculous. Light armor. That is light armor. Okay, let's try that on. Drop a little bit of damage for some more health. Let me get rid of that then. That's quite good. Trying to sort my... Oh, that guy's health is low. Ooh. Sorry about that. It's a shame these don't drop. I'm getting so many drops from here. It's actually stupid. Went through most of the stuff though. Minus shirt. Yeah, you asked. John asked, "Is your musket just Dex or Dex straight Constitution?" My musket. Oh, that is a really bad shot. My musket is pure dexterity. I just want to test something now. It does work. That's nice to know. So, if you look at this, you'll see my health bar's low, yeah? I'm gonna find one that's by himself. This one over here, yeah? So switch, throw my trap out, get him trapped, and then jab him, and I heal on every hit. So it doesn't just heal you on the hit that you have for the gun, but actually any damage you do to them. I don't think dots count though, from what I noticed. Yeah, I wish they dropped guns. Not guns, bullets. Because that would make this like a really good way to get ammo. But yeah, no, this is a really good spot. Yeah, let me just try that again then. But you know, this spot is madness. But no, yeah, I would definitely use the trap. Yeah, so I healed from every single jab there. On that jab. So like, if you use it right like that, you can get some great healing in PvP. Because you're still hitting them, and it's 100% damage. 100% healing based on how much damage you do. So yeah, that's actually a really potent heal. How far can I throw it? Pretty far is the answer. But you know, that healing is really, really helpful. Definitely recommend having that. Pop. Got a nice blue bag. So you get 1.5 gold each. Loads of repair parts for that. You get a thick item in this. It's nice just to actually have a healing option. Thousand health. It's like, oh, that to be able to just do that and go, yeah, to be able to heal like that is madness. So yeah, I quite like this actually. I quite like how it's working. Dude. Oh, this is really good weapon XP as well, this space. Like, really good weapon XP. About 450, 505. That's another, yeah, about 550 XP, 570 XP. And that's also weapon XP too. So yeah, I definitely like this spot. And I've also got all my A's off back for tests and stuff, so that's quite nice. More random stuff. But no, I think if you come here, you need to have AoEs. If you don't obviously have AoEs, then you're a bit kind of out of luck, really. $26 XP there. I'm gonna get loads in a moment. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there actually because it is late where I am. If you get any questions kind of about what I'm using or stuff, then obviously shout. You can either obviously message on YouTube or you can message me in the Discord. All the details are on the channel. And I do have some new world videos coming up about making money. Obviously my musket, spear and PvP and how that works so far. So make sure you subscribe to all of that good stuff. But yeah, I'm just actually going to call it there because it is late. And yeah, have a good evening, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care and bye.